Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright.
What's up, sports fans? Welcome to another show of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your one and only host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have Professor Flowers. No RC tonight. He didn't want to do the game just in case the 49ers might lose, so I understand that. you don't want that on your record. I feel you.
So you got a lucky sock, so he don't want to talk tonight.
Yeah. He don't want to mess that up. How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Just capping off a long week. It's been a long one.
Yeah. Dealing with that little winter blizzard we had. It was 50-something degrees today. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, all the ice and stuff is gone around here, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hopefully we get back to normal to Mississippi weather.
Well, it's cold. It's gonna be a cold one. I don't know how cold it is down there, but it's cold. It'll be cold tonight.
Man, like I said, when I usually get home from work, I'm not leaving back out, especially during the winter. I'm in.
Cold, man.
I'm in for the day.
I ain't going back out.
I ain't going. You crazy? You better tell me why I'm out. What you need?
All
right. All right. We're gonna start off with fast break. So there was big news in Indiana. You know, Pacers, they made a big trade for Siakam. How would you rate that trade, Flowers?
I think the Pacers pretty much got a steal, whether Siakam decides to sign back or not in the offseason. Indiana has a chance to impress him. I think he'll pair up well with Halliburton and company. Halliburton loves to get the ball out in the break and stuff. Siakam is a Greek and grimy guy, in my opinion. He loves Greek and grimy. He gets tough buckets. He can shoot, of course. So I would think he can fit in with Halliburton and Carlisle's offense.
And Turner, they ain't had to give up too much at all.
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Him.
Right.
So ship that contract off. And like I said the other day when we was talking about it, even if Siakam doesn't resign, that's still money off the books that Indiana can go elsewhere. And look for other pieces. But if Siakam, likes it and it fits, that just makes them even more valuable.
They just need to add a couple more pieces and they'll be right in the hunt. And they in the hunt now, but now they'd be formidable. Bro. Yeah.
The Naismith kid.
He been coming on lately.
Buddy Hield. I don't know if they're gonna keep him, stuff like that. But they got a lot of shooters on the bench. I think Siakam probably adds size, of course. And they probably could give a little more.
Which what they were lacking. They were lacking size. So I think was it Kenny that said it was a bad trade? It was one of them guys. No. Oh no, he said it was a bad. It wasn't a good trade. It was a great trade. That's what he said. So everybody, they loving that. We can go with some scores real quick. The Timberwolves beat the Grizzlies 118-103. The Pacers beat the Kings 126-121, and the Thunder beat the Jazz 134-129. The Knicks beat the Wizards 113-109, and the Bulls beat the Raptors 116-110. I do have that was yesterday's games. I do have a quick question. Where will you rank the 5 best NBA teams in your power rankings right now?
That is a good question. Number one, man, that's a tough question. Um, Number one, I probably would say, I still probably would say, I don't know, man. That's tough. It's like a three,
The way
because I got three teams in mind. Because I could say Denver,
nut
I could say
Sisters.
I want to say the Sixers, but I don't. I see the Sixers probably my third team. The first team, I'm probably let's just say I'm just gonna say the Nuggets per se, because I was listening to them when I was in the car not too long ago. They're playing Boston right now, and Boston can't. Boston will get up about 6 or 8, and man, Denver will come back. And Boston can't do anything with Jokic and Murray. And this is just regular season. I think Denver's probably still the best team in the league when healthy. Second, I will go with Boston just for now.
Even though they have the better record, Boston, I still think the 76ers are. They have, I don't want to say complete, but they have, I don't know, Embiid is the X factor.
They have Embiid. Embiid's the X factor. But but this is a new year. I know he always struggles against. Well, he has his way with the Celtics, and he doesn't have his way with them. It's a flip flop thing with him and Tatum. I still don't trust the Celtics being the one. I'm trying to think who else in the East is formidable to beat. I mean, because there are a lot of teams.
Well, we had Milwaukee, but Milwaukee, they've been kind of up and down too.
I don't trust Milwaukee. I mean, they're great. Don't get me wrong. It's defensively where they worry me. Can't get any stops.
Yeah, no doubt.
But see, I'm looking at teams like, let's go 2 months from here, like Miami when they get fully healthy, because Miami's pretty good. Like, nobody's talking about that. Miami's pretty good.
They're flying underneath the radar right now.
And look, they'll go underneath the radar, and they'll get to March and April, and they'll cut it on, and they'll be a formidable opponent when the playoffs come around. I see it now. The Knicks have played better. I don't like how Tom Thibodeau uses the guys. I know those guys are young, but like the game last night against the Wizards, and you got Brunson, Randall, all these cats logging 38, 39 minutes. It's always been a thing with me with Tom Thibodeau, especially after Derrick Rose got hurt, because man, you don't have to play people 40 plus minutes. Use your bench, use your depth. And I'll never forgive Tills for getting Derrick Rose hurt, because they were up 20 in that game with 1:30 left, and you should have pulled him in, and he ends up getting hurt. But I'm not trying to go back on the past, of course, but I just think Tills does mismanage. I've always thought he's mismanaged people minutes, but that's just me. And the Sixers, of course. Love the Sixers. I love the Sixers. I was harking about them when they traded James Harden. I thought they got better, because
they did. It's better spacing.
Yeah, better spacing, better movement. It allows Maxey to grow. They got plenty of depth on the bench, because Embiid doesn't play. Well, Embiid was out for a past week or two. You couldn't tell the difference. Maxey jumped up from 25 to 30 a game. Tobias contribute. And, you got Beverly, you got Paul Reed, you got all these people on the bench, that do a great job. Oubre. I can go on and on about the Sixers. I love their depth. But, that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, so you put 76ers, what, 3 or 4?
I put them third. I'm putting the Heat 4th, even though they're beat up. I'm putting them 4th, and I will put. I'm gonna put the Knicks 5th for now.
Ooh, so you leaving out the Bucks?
I got the Bucks. I got.
You said you have the Nuggets, Celtics.
See, I'm thinking about the East. Yes, Nuggets, Celtics, Sixers, Bucks. And their 5th and final slot.
Because the Clippers been playing good ball too.
Yeah, let's put the Clippers up
and
there,
number 5. Yeah. I like how they've been playing. Rest Russell Westbrook, he seemed like he's having a great time over there coming off the bench. Because when you come off the bench, it's not necessarily mean you're a bad player. That just means you are the captain of the second squad. You come in to keep the score and to keep the pace. That's all it is.
We can't let what the outside world say and dictate that a player is sorry because they're coming off the bench. That's nonsense. It's a bunch of BS. Westbrook did that to help. Far as somebody had to take the bullet. Westbrook was big enough to put his ego aside and say, "I'll go to the bench," to let James come in, do his thing, to be able to play with those guys, and he could lead the second unit, like you said. That's signs of a true leader. Somebody says you have to, in order to win a game in basketball, you have to sacrifice. Everybody has a role. You know, people don't understand. They just think, you know, people just shoot hoops. Like, people got to understand, all those men on that roster can go out there and put up shots and give you points. You have to fit into a role and a scheme to be able to win in the NBA and in basketball in general.
That's right. That's right. I mean, that's team ball right there. What's up, Dustin? What's going on?
What's up, Dustin? Look, man, you didn't send me a reminder text this time.
Oh, and your daddy too now. Hey, son, get up. Hey, get up. It's all good, man. He came in around the best part. We were talking about our power rankings. Listen to your 5 best teams. Flowers gave his. Well, I think we can go back over Flowers. He can remember.
Next time, you gotta give me. See, you caught me off guard with that. You gotta give me a heads up so I could have presented that better. I would have took my time and actually thought about it.
What's so funny? Randy keep asking me. He gonna be on the show next Tuesday. He like, what's the script? What's the script? I hardly ever send y'all guys the script. I need to start sending y'all the script.
Well, honestly, I can freelance anything, but like anything ranking wise, always send to me so I can, because I want to give a great answer.
Do a little research, whatever. But yeah, I need to start back doing that. Cause I remember before I used to send y'all a script, then I kind of just like, all right, I'm just surprise them. So, Dustin, off the rip. List your top 5 power ranking teams right now.
Probably go Nuggets.
Okay.
See, good minds think alike.
Probably go OKC.
See, I forgot about OKC.
Probably go Boston.
Okay.
I like Minnesota.
See, Minnesota.
I like Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't hate that. In your last spot.
5.
There's a lot of good choices out there right now.
Man, 5 a little.
You can put your boy Kawhi at 5.
Oh, you mean work from home? Work from home.
He said work from home. Hey man, don't be knocking no people that work from home.
Man, that's tough. Man.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, a lot of these teams
I gotta redo
are head neck and neck. This year, man, that's a lot of good teams. A lot of good teams.
Great thing.
Right. They finally got it right, moving talent around and teams making the right trades and doing things in free agency. That's a long thought, buddy.
I won't call them number 5. I won't call them number 5, but I do like the trade Indiana made for.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You playing Indiana number 5. So you like over 76ers, over the Knicks.
No, I wouldn't say that. No. I wouldn't call them. I just say I like them. But if I gotta go with number 5,
just say your dark horse number 5.
I'm trying to go with the Eastern Conference. If I had to go with a number 5 for the East, I'd probably go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Especially after that night Embiid had with 2 days ago.
Let me revise my list. If you don't
okay, go ahead.
All right. Number 5, I'm going to Sixers. All right.
All right.
Number 4, I'm going Celtics.
Okay.
3, OKC. 2, who else said we're going to be 2? 2, Minnesota. Yes.
Ooh.
1,
okay.
Denver.
Ain't mad at that. That's a very little different list than ESPN put out, but I can dig it. I wish I had it. I think I still had it in my phone, but ESPN they released a power ranking a couple of days ago of what they thought, the teams that trending up and who've been playing good ball. Actually, yeah, I think I have it on my phone. So, did y'all watch any of that? Pacers and the I'm not gonna blank. Pacers and Kings game. I know there was a late night game.
No, I was asleep. I caught the morning highlight.
See, that's what I'm saying about some of them late games. Cause I wanted to watch it too. I caught a little bit, but I fell asleep. I gotta be up early in the morning.
With Halliburton being out, that I probably won't peep at him too much until he gets back.
All right. Well, I don't have ESPN list rankings. I thought I did. So with that being said, I have this clip to show y'all of Shaq talking about Dwight Howard. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
The dynamic among current players has changed to be a little bit more sensitive.
If you've never been that good and you got a podcast now and you're talking greasy, that'll never be taken respectfully. Like some of these cats, their podcasts, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, don't talk like you was that guy. I was that guy. I can talk like this. If I'm not that guy, I'm not going to talk like I was that guy. If I mention your name, it means I love you and respect you. Like, I used to love Dwight. He did something I couldn't do. I wish I could jump that high. I love Dwight Howard. A lot of people don't know that this is my first time saying it. But as a big brother, I ain't going to let my little brother slide. So I want you to be better than me. So, like, a lot of people who don't understand this thing of ours, they think it's hate. No, it ain't hate. I'm telling you how to get here. You know I'm here, dog. I'm telling you how to get here. If you don't want to get here,
that's on you.
And that's why I kind of had to, lay off him a little bit.
So, Dustin, are you feeling what Shaq's saying? You think he's speaking the truth on his Dwight Howard situation? Oh, you muted.
You muted, Dustin.
I think early in Dwight Howard's career, that would have been true. I don't think it's true anymore. but
why you say that?
Yeah, when he was with the Magic and Shaq was on him quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he meant it then. And I think at some point during probably the Lakers stint, I feel like Shaq just said he just not gonna. I feel like he just gave up on that. Yeah.
What you think of what Shaq said, Flowers?
I'm probably one of the few in the crowd that feel like Shaq is too great of an athlete, a player to be a hater. Come off as a hater so much because he doesn't have to compare himself to anybody. I mean, he's Shaq. And I just think Shaq took it the wrong way because Dwight was in Orlando. They were calling him Superman. But we do have to give Dwight credit for, his resume in Orlando. He was, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, I want to say. He was giving you an easy, 22 to 25 a night, just rebounding and just putbacks. He really didn't have an arsenal of moves. He was just doing everything just off of skill and will. I do agree with Dustin as far as when he went to LA and him, the Kobe stint didn't do great. I know Dwight's back was messed up at the time, so we will give him a pass in a sense, but I just don't think Dwight at the time was mature enough to be with Kobe. And that's a lot of the reason why it didn't work out. And that was just that was up Shaq's alley to be able to just, point that out right there. Like, hey, I think I told you. Shaq, you ain't got to do all that. You know, he rubs me the wrong way sometimes. You know, when he has to. We know who you are, Shaq. Why I feel like he comes off as being like uncomfortable with being mentioned with some people, you know, in a sense. But you know, I can't speak because like I said, I don't have a ring like Shaq because that's the first thing he's gonna tell me. You know, I ain't got no championship ring, but you know, I just feel like Shaq doesn't have to hate on Dwight so much. You know, well, prior to now, like Dustin said, I can understand a lot of stuff now. You know, he might have his opinion about him, but you know, back in the heyday, you know, we do have to give Dwight credit. And when you hear from other players that played with him, like Quentin Richardson and other guys around the league that you know talk so highly of him, and Stan Van Gundy even, you know, just hear him talk so great about how smart he was, and how hard of a worker he was. You know, just when you hear from that side, you kind of feel for the Dwight. But well,
right, the Dwight. I think he looked up to Shaq. So when Shaq started saying them things about him, I think it kind of hurt his feelings. And so he definitely, because, you know, Shaq started off in Orlando, then here comes Dwight. You know, he know the history of Orlando and how Shaq, you know, came up in Orlando. And I think that was where, like you said, when things got kind of, you know, washy because, like you said, they call him man Superman. He and Shaq literally got a tattoo, a Superman symbol on his arm, and he's calling himself Superman. So then it's kind of weird to say, but I think it was a little jealousy on Shaq's part, which is odd. Which is odd for him. Like, how are you jealous and you like literally top 3 center of all time? Some people have you number 1. So how are you having a little jealousy in tendency of a young kid coming into the game? And you know, Shaq always flip flop. It's one thing or another.
I think it may have been
like him said talk.
I think it may have been a little jealousy, yeah, when Dwight, those first couple years Dwight was in Orlando. Definitely just because he was getting a lot of love, and you know, at that point on, I think Orlando and Shaq were still kind of on bad terms.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shaq was, you know, still in the league too, so yeah, I think he felt, you know, some type of way about it. But and then sometimes, man, you know, Shaq can be can come off a bit of a bullyish.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the perfect word right there.
JaVale McGee, he was just poor JaVale McGee, man. I know he wasn't trying to be a mentor to him because he wasn't nowhere near
JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee was literally the poster boy of Shaq and the Fool.
He was. But you know
like
what? That's
every
JaVale's
week.
fault too. You know, JaVale gave him the bullets to shoot. You know, so
right? He did. But it seemed like Shaq was just looking for him.
I do want to mention one more thing. We also forget how much Dwight was so dominant. He was mentioned with LeBron and Kobe. He was a star in the league. Like people forget that he was a star.
Didn't he win an MVP?
Did he win an MVP? I know he won Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, he was in consideration. You know, he was.
That's a good question. I know he was a runner. He was in the race.
Face of the league. He was one of the faces of the league.
Yeah, cause like they had a man in dunk contest, jumping over cars, like doing all types of stuff.
He was on NBA Live cover. He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
He was. So it's just a shame how things can change in a matter of time just because of jealousy or spite or anything like that.
How many years had Orlando ever been to an NBA Finals?
Not that I know of.
When Shaq lost to Hakeem.
Oh yeah, Hakeem.
Oh, Houston, yeah. So, Houston did beat him. Dang on, Shaq.
Welcome.
Yeah, that when Hakeem took Shaq to school. He like, you think you know how to play center? Nah, I'm about to show you. I have another clip to show y'all. It's from the Texas. I'm gonna give y'all a little clarification on what I'm about to show you first. You know what? Before I show the video, I'll ask y'all this question. It's halfway through the NBA season, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, who would be your MVP, Dustin?
Honestly, a lot of people may get mad. Honestly, I think it's Joker again.
Come on.
Dude,
Like, there's gotta be somebody else, man.
Joker, all I'm gonna say is bad because you can tell Joker is really holding back because I don't think he want to win MVP again. Like he really holding back. And he still like the MVP.
Look, I think he got a triple double right now.
How good you gotta be holding back and still be in the MVP race, and you don't even want to win MVP.
Make a point.
Like, all right, Flowers, who you think?
You make a point though, bro. I mean,
Like
you want me to
OKC?
You want me, I'm just saying. Do you want me to say somebody other than Embiid and Jokic?
Yeah, let's hear a dark horse.
A dark horse would be Anthony Edwards or SGA.
Yeah, I think SGA. He been putting up solid numbers, man. Didn't he have triple double a couple of nights ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And man been balling though, man.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Luka was on a run, then he kind of fell off a little bit.
Man, he been in and out.
Yeah, don't say he been in and out. Yeah,
I think in about 2 or 3 years, man, Michael Jordan will go ahead and claim his son.
Long lost
hey, he gonna cut the other two sons. Well, it's okay. He gonna cut the other two sons off. He said, "Nah, this is my real son. This is the son I love." Hey, they gonna pull a Isaac, Isaac on Jacob. You know, this is the son I love.
I seen something, and I forgot when Ant-Man was in Georgia. Georgia was terrible, but he would come out and just light anybody's ass up in the SEC. Mm-hmm. I totally forgot about that. And you look at them now, and it'd be right in front of our faces. Sometimes it'd be so obvious to us, and we don't pay attention to it. Ant-Man got the juice. He got the juice.
Yeah, he does.
It's bad.
Yeah,
all around type player too. So I'm about to show y'all this clip of Texas coach Rodney Terry. He started yelling at these players from UCF because they were doing hook them. You know how you do hook them up,
hook them
down,
hang them down.
Yeah, they were doing hook them down. So here's a video of him confronting the players. So Dustin, all right. So me and Dustin, you in the hand line, shaking hands, and you know how we always joke around. And he come up to you like he see what we doing, like, hey man, don't do that. That's classless. Don't do that. So, what's your reaction?
I'm gonna do it anyway. You ain't my daddy.
Oh man.
Like that video went viral because he was chasing them down. Like he even cursed at one of them. He was like, he's getting pissed off because they were doing hook them down in front of their faces and stuff. So, what? You was a player, you in the line, you and your boys, y'all just have big wins. It's over Texas. And he come over there yelling at y'all, screaming.
Tell his ass, you better go yell at your own damn player.
He should want right. Do it right. Hey, my coach didn't say nothing to me. So why you talking to me? Yeah, my coach ain't worried about it.
Do you got that score?
No, I can look it up real quick.
That's the key to the question. Because if UCF whooped y'all ass, I'm definitely clowning in the line. Don't come up to me. No, go talk to your players. Y'all, you the University of Texas. We little old UCF.
Yeah.
That's a big win.
That's a huge win. Oh, 77-71. That was a good win.
A good win.
Good win.
Take it in stride, Texas. coach. You got like don't go confront them. Confront your players for allowing
Right.
the loss to them to do it.
I'd never seen a coach confront players for like celebrating against his team. Like I never seen that before. I never we made jokes all the time, especially about we play against a school called Rebel. That was our rival. We stayed fighting them boys, and we always doing stuff. And like that coach never came over and said nothing to us or nothing. So, he should, like you say, he should go yell at his players. They don't want to lost the game, win the game. If you don't want to get taunted, point blank. So that's a little something that I saw going viral on Twitter. You know how Twitter be popping off sometimes. It's amazing.
Hey, I know you
Nah, man, don't do that.
I'm just saying, man. You see the video I sent to the chat earlier with talking about Jalen Green.
Yeah, dude. Jalen Green, man.
Go under every time. From now under.
Hey, Mr. Under. Hey, you right. Every time I see his card come up, that's another kid that I see on Underdog that I was go under on. Is it Killian Hayes? Did I say his name right?
Killian Hayes.
Yeah, Killian Hayes. I always go under on. He's a good passer now, but he can't score to save his life.
I mean, it had Jaden Ivey on the bench for Lord knows why for the longest.
Somebody asked the coach why Jaden wasn't getting more PT. I forgot what the coach said. That's inexcusable, especially when Hayes can't even score the ball. He's like say he's a good guard.
No,
he's a good passer. Yeah, he's good, but he's not a scorer, man. The Pistons need some points. So I don't know. That's just weird behavior right there. All right, let's go into overtime real quick. Then Dustin, let's go and do the player of the week. Then we're going to overtime. All right, Dustin, who are your player of the week?
My player of the week is, I had to give it to him just because he came from the G League, and I think he's only 19. But that kid,
from Memphis.
Jackson.
Yeah, from Memphis, Gigi Jackson.
Oh, good kid. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah, but he I think he had that win against Golden State. He played a real good game. Finally, he got some, thanks to, Ja, unfortunately being out, he getting some little time to shine. But he had a good game.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Half only won the second half, and so for me, I'm like, how does he get involved? From three, there we go. A rainbow jumper.
I seen it. He made a lot of spot up jump shots, so he's in the gym putting in work. Cause you can see him. He's already in his stance. That's what my coach always tell us: be ready in your stance on the 3-point line, so you can catch and shoot. That's what you're supposed to do. And you can tell he's been putting up shots and practicing. All right, Flowers, who your player of the week?
Anthony Ant-Man Edwards. Come on back.
I had to get that highlight.
One game here in the Twin Cities. Look at the moves by Edwards. Swashbuckling and slamming.
He pulled old T-Mac.
It was Jordan.
Ridiculous bounce.
Like, what's so funny though? He wear that same armband as Jordan. Jordan, the only person him and Kobe. Kobe used to wear it here and there, but Jordan used to wear that dang on sweatband.
Man. Gotta have some bounce.
He gonna wear it till his daddy claim him. That's why he playing so hard.
He said he want to become a billionaire too. All right. My player of the week was Jalen Brunson.
Okay. It's going to be so difficult for him the last couple of years, just not getting a chance to play. As Brunson turns, shoots, and scores. How guys continue to let him do.
Man, that move was so sweet. Unstoppable right there. Our CE player of the week was Embiid. So I got that for you.
When they win, he shoots 15 shots a game.
Yeah, some teams are allowing Jokic and going one-on-one with him to try to turn him into a scorer as Embiid.
Embiid just nasty.
Eating Jokic up.
Yeah, he was taking it to Jokic. I was like, dang, go on, boy.
He got the best of Jokic that night.
He did. He really did.
Nuggets beat the Celtics. Jokic and Murray combined for 69. Celtics' first home loss.
Man, oh man. They took it to them boys.
Oh, you know Jokic had a triple dub.
It's easy.
Easy. Yeah,
He did in his sleep.
Look, everybody posting their workout videos in the song.
He just
that man riding horses, tend the field, looking the cow.
Walking around the town,
right? Like you didn't see that man pick up not one basketball while he was.
He didn't touch one basketball in the offseason.
Dang, gone, bro.
And come back.
But you realize, even not touching a basketball during the off season like that, it's the relaxation, just getting back to the norm, getting all that stress off you, all that wear and tear. Just taking it easy.
You know what though? I'm just thinking out loud. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of guys like Jokic, as many reps as he had in his life, he shouldn't have to pick up a basketball. And you especially win an NBA champion, unless you want to add something new to the arsenal. He really doesn't have to pick up a basketball to really, polish anything. He can just, you can just pick up a basketball if you got it. That's muscle memory. That wrist still work. Footwork still work. So,
it's
maybe
the off
people
season
do
for
overdo it and overthink it.
Yeah, that's the off season for a reason. Taking my basketball. Relax and enjoy the nature, and that's what he was doing. He was enjoying nature, and that's what you need to do as a person, as an athlete. Man, get some sun, enjoy the countryside.
Flowers credit what he said. Yeah, a lot of players overthink it, but I think that's the beauty in Jokic's game. Like he doesn't overthink. It just look real natural.
Right, secondhand nature, right there.
Yeah.
All right. Game. Let's get into overtime real quick. So y'all tell me about this video right here. Let me read the caption for you so you know what you're looking at. Hold up. I got it right here. I think I do. All right, here you go. Nope, that's not it. All right. Darren Waller of the Giants announced that he is recording an album and releasing a single in February. Y'all ready to hear this hot track? Let's to this hot song right here.
Yeah, it's a reason why I'm on here. I ain't gon' cap, I had a long year. Lessons turn to blessings, boy, we strong here. Try to size me up, clip is extra long. Gotta do it big like a draft suit from LeBron, yeah. Get a ass a 3-piece. Atlanta what I'm reppin' till I decease. Cook a classic rest and then I repeat. The way that rap is changing, I ain't with it. It's the retreat, I'm activated. Stepping on it like I got 3 feet with the insoles, yeah. Told me body this, that's a tenfold. Trust me with your life, I ain't running around telling info. You know I got your back and your front, it's not a stunt. All these shooters sending shots till they get sent for. Stop it, dog, you know it's greatness. Really out here trying to flex racks, knowing that they owing payments. It's getting colder, ain't it? And I hope you see the value of having a real in your corner daily, baby. Promise is all I know, man. Yeah, it's all I know.
So y'all downloading the song to y'all to y'all playlist?
I'll pass.
You not having no repeat?
Dusty, you want it this first, or you want me to?
Man, you got it, man.
I hate to be the old man sound like an old ass man on here, but the older I get, I'm tired of rap. I really am. And it's not the rapping part; it's what people are rapping about that's making me tired of the shit. Dude, you're 6'6", 6'7". Why are you rapping about guns? For one, you play in the NFL.
You're
Why are
rich.
you rapping about?
You're rich, bro.
You're rich, man. Like I'd rather you rap about the grind of something, or what you came through as far as your drug
his struggles,
your struggles with addiction and overcome. What happened to motivation? What happened to motivating somebody to go make some money or better yourself? Or don't get me wrong, I like gangster rap. I like the gangster shit. Don't get me wrong, the old stuff. But I'm not a person of drill music, so I hate it. Like, but Darren Waller, dog, you lost me when you got to talking about weapons. But you ain't got to do all that, man. You ain't got to do all that, bro.
Dustin, what do you think of the flow? Is it nice, or he got something going, or you sound like you reading the script?
It sounds like he reading the script. He got the cards.
He's like, oh no, let me get the paper right.
It's like
paper on clipboard.
It really, Dame. I mean,
I like Dame.
Everybody trying to be Dame, but everybody not Dame. Like Dame legit. Dame not rapping about gun. I mean, he literally rapping. I mean, he rapped about basketball some. He rapped about grinding.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like he not out here trying to be a fake gangster. Even though he in his younger life, he from a rough area.
Yeah.
I mean, he not over here trying to act like he out there, spinning the block, in the off season or something.
My question is, like you say, he's a millionaire. He got money, and that's the hobby you choose out of all hobbies. This the hobby, like hunting. You know what I'm saying? Learn some crafts. Fishing. Like owning a business. Like
go to New York and just think he can rap, man. It's crazy.
Right. He's in the Apple. He thinks he's a rapper now. Go figure. All right, man. All right, Dustin. That's it for NBA and a little bit of overtime.
Hey, before we go, what y'all think about Melo feeling some type of way about Jokic having 15?
Oh, that's a good question. What's that, Swift?
I didn't
see that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Melo got a podcast out and he said something on it. I guess I kind of feel what Melo's saying. I don't kind of agree with it. I feel like Denver can easily nip this in the bud because they will be wrong not to retire Carmelo's jersey. I mean, he was drafted there. He brought him out of a slump. They were relevant with him. Jokic, I'm not about to say they just gave that number to Jokic because, hell, for all we know, Jokic might have wore 15 all his life. So he's the best player. He's won a championship. So that's no avoid for Melo in a sense, but Denver should just do the classy thing. Give Melo his 15 in the Raptors, and we know Jokic is going to have his 15. I think that's the thing that needs to be done. But hey, maybe the organization feels a certain way because Melo forced his way out. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, snap. I didn't know about that. Well, they can do like the Cowboys situation, 88, just start a line of
it's
88.
A number.
Yeah.
Right. And he should be honored that Jokic is wearing 15. Everybody gave Melo his flowers. They know Melo wore 15 too. So it's just like you can't celebrate both 15s. It's not like one is.
Why not though?
Nugget is weird. Did they ever do I don't think they even did a tribute video for
Melo. I think they did. I thought they did.
They did.
I don't know.
Oh, that was New York, wasn't it? Was that New York? They did a tribute.
No, because remember when he was in New York, he didn't. I don't think he played Denver again until after the lockout. I don't think he went back to Denver until after the lockout.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Well, it was like 2 years ago when the New York did a tribute to him.
I'm talking about Denver. I don't think Denver ever.
Oh,
gave
Denver.
I don't think. I
Oh,
don't think
no.
Denver's ever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they've ever gave them a shout out, like you say, a tribute or anything. I
Well,
think
don't
they being petty in it, but
Yeah.
well, don't Denver have a new owner?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah.
But I mean, to Carmelo
right.
Justice though, I mean, they traded away everybody and were trying to rebuild. And I mean, he had just gotten to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, and they didn't want to run it back.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. That's you right.
Yeah. So yeah, the right thing to do was to retire Melo jersey years ago, but so you know how the corporations.
Like I say, Melo's jersey, not the number 15.
Yeah,
I
just
said
Melo
Jokic
jersey.
can have his retired because we already know that's gonna happen. But why not put? I mean, because it's not like Denver has this long list of
Great
greats
players
as far as in the Raptors. You got Alex English, a few people like that. Dan Issel, Mutombo maybe.
But I mean, Melo really made him like a household.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't seeing nobody wear a Denver Nuggets jersey until
Melo.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Mutombo. I saw a Mutombo jersey before.
I mean, everybody, come on now. We all
remember Mutombo. Well, I don't remember Mutombo. Well, when I think of Mutombo,
yeah, you do.
I think of Philly when I.
Oh, you think of Philly Mutombo? Okay.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah. That's true. All right, Dustin, man. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Friday.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
Peace.
All right, you too, bro. All right, Flowers, you ready to dive into some NFL?
Let's
run through the games. Okay, I'm just start off. Who play tomorrow? Ravens and Texans play tomorrow, right? And
Correct.
The 49ers and Packers play tomorrow.
Correct.
So let's go like that. Let me pull up what I'm looking for. All right. The Ravens are a 9.5-point favorite versus the Texans. Who do you have in this game, Flowers, and do you like the points?
I think I am going to lean Baltimore's way far as winning the game, but I think I might play Houston. What do you say? Is at 9 right now?
9.5 right now.
I'm bumping that up to 11.5, 12.5. You gonna get good value on that this week. That's probably that 11 since it's 9.5 right now. That 11.5, 12.5. That's probably about minus 150, minus 160. So that's a good number. I think that Baltimore's been off for a minute. I read a report today saying Lamar Jackson, the pressure he's feeling and this and that. They could come out slow. They come out flat because Houston's hot. They've been playing playoff ball for the past month now. Trying to stay alive and trying to get in there. And they got past last week. They're ready to go. Now, Baltimore, the question is, are they going to come out? They're going to come out flat. Is it going to take them a minute to start? That minute can turn into CJ Stroud up. It's 14-0. It could be that. So I am aware of that. I do wonder what the weather is going to be like. I know it was snow in Baltimore today. I don't think that's going to be the case tomorrow. I need to get up and see. Matter of fact, and I'll be chatting with you tomorrow about it. I'm going to look at that and I have a better feeling. Because if it's snowing, that's probably going to play Baltimore's way more, especially with Lamar being able to run around and the run game in general. They added Dalvin Cook to the roster. So they have Edwards, Cook, Lamar, and whoever else they got on the bench. I don't think Andrews is going to play, but you got to look out for Isaiah Likely. But I think D'Amico Ryans is going to have a great game plan tomorrow. So that's why I'm cool with playing the points. But I think Baltimore is going to win. But man, if CJ Stroud and company wins, Lamar's going to have to answer a lot of questions.
Yes, indeed. I sent I put a poll up on my IG, and a lot of people picking the Texans, which is understandable. They hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the key to this game for Baltimore, I'm picking Baltimore to win, is they have to get physical. They have to pressure. They're gonna have to be all over them boys, like they used to say back in my day, white on rice. I mean, they're gonna have to be all over them, swimming to the ball, making CJ CJ Stroud double clutch the ball, hold on to the ball a little bit longer than usual, and they just have to get after them. And I think Baltimore have the ability, because we saw them do that to Brock Purdy with against the 49ers, who have a great offensive line.
Right.
And so Baltimore, they have all the keys. It's just about, can they put it together? And, you know, we saw them fall short a couple of years already. And you brought up a great point. Lamar's feeling pressure. He's saying he's getting too old, man. The time is now. And I feel like he shouldn't put all that on him. Like, yeah, you're getting up there, but don't sell yourself short. Don't put that much stress on you that you worrying about getting getting to the ship. Like, you just stressing about it. You know, let the game flow.
Let me say this. You're right. You're wholeheartedly right about what you just said. I think when we talk about Lamar's pressure, we got to think back on draft day when Lamar was picked 31st, and he told us then he wanted to win he was going to win a championship. He wanted to win a championship. Man, it's close. He's close.
Yes.
And that's where that pressure come in, you know. But as I was taught, you know, when I was little, either pressure's gonna bust pipes, you know, or you're gonna make a diamond out of it, you know.
Nice.
This is his chance. You know, he has a chance to go in there at home. You know, they're gonna have a rocking crowd behind him. I'm quite sure it's probably this is the night game. It might be
it's the early games at 3:30.
And that's fine. You know, we're used to Baltimore playing around that time. Defense, special teams, and offense, roster-wise, is Baltimore's way. But man, the Miko Ryans and company, you know, that's a hell of a coaching staff over in Houston too, and they're doing a great job. And we can go back to the last game, CJ Stroud. You know, they're cooking up things with Nico, and it's amazing how quick CJ is getting the ball out of his hands. So that's key. If you get CJ on the ground, you know, you get a turnover. Baltimore, they probably covered a 9, but I'm comfortable with, like I'm telling you, 11.5, 12.5. It's going to be a close game, but I'm still leaning Baltimore's way.
Yeah, like I say, make CJ hold on to the ball a little bit longer. And if you give him a third down situation, get him off the field. Don't let them continue to push draw. Like, make them go 3 and out. Like, I forgot who said it, but 3 and out is just like a turnover. Get them off the field and make the shield short for you. You know, the shorter the field for Lamar, the better. And I like I said, I like Baltimore, just not because of, you know, they number 1 seed right now. They have a good overall team, especially Likely. Man, Likely, he showed me them last 4 games of the season. He's something to be feared. He will go across the middle. He will make them tough catches. So he's definitely an S factor. I never thought I'd say, you know, Mark Andrews being out, you know, but he showed a little bit better promise than Mark Andrews in my eyes.
The thing is, Likely's more springy. Andrews shorthand, middle of the field. You know, that we're used to seeing Andrews. Likely just stands out because he's like a spring chicken. He's young,
right?
You know,
how's Likely? How long he been in the league?
He's about 2 years, maybe. 2 years.
2 years, yeah. So we going Baltimore, guys. I know a lot of guys on a lot of y'all on IG on VOL Sportscast page. Y'all like, man, come on, guys, but y'all riding the CJ Stroud train.
Wouldn't be shocked if you.
Hey, I ain't gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad. I don't have a dog in the race because if Lamar wins, yay Lamar. CJ wins, yay CJ. So
yeah, we're good either way.
We're good either way. So Flowers, the 49ers are a 10-point favorite in this game versus the Packers. I'm contemplating showing you the video first or last. I might go ahead and show it to you because it's pretty funny. I want an RC to see it. I might just send it to him.
Yes, I sent it to him right in this day.
So let me tell you who's saying this. She said some other stuff this week about DA. She was Dennis Allen, Dennis Allen's bosses. So she know him pretty good. And she was down on the man. She said she can see what the Saints player did to DA. She can see that happening. Like, she wouldn't be surprised. She wasn't surprised that that happened to him. So she's an executive. Her name is Amy Trask. Never heard of her?
I've heard that name before.
Well, here she is right now.
I've heard that name before.
She's been around quite some while from what I'm looking at. She's been a while. So here it is.
This week. That means we have 8 quarterbacks. Did that math all by myself.
Good girl.
4 games, 8 quarterbacks, 7 terrific quarterbacks, and Brock Purdy. Now, Brock Purdy is a good quarterback. Make no mistake about it. Everybody be calm, 49er fans. I'm not suggesting Brock's not a good quarterback. He is. I simply don't put him in the same category as the other quarterbacks. So I'll say it again. 8 quarterbacks, 7 terrific quarterbacks, and Brock Purdy.
What don't you like about him?
It's not that I don't like him. It's not that I dislike him. He does things very well. He is surrounded by a tremendous, tremendous supporting cast, both on offense and defense. He is a good quarterback. I don't put him in the category of the other 7.
So, Amy Trask. So, the 49ers play against Green Bay. Brock Purdy.
Bro, we got to stop doing this. Why can't success be the factor of a quarterback? Because for so long, I just don't understand how we let Tom Brady, and this is the perfect example, we let Tom Brady be a game manager for so long. He grew up, started putting up numbers, and the longer and longer he played, that title was stripped away from Tom Brady. We forget that the teams Tom Brady was surrounded by, we want to say it's all Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady. But now Brock Purdy's on the cusp of possibly starting to win and doing something. Well, Brock Purdy, this is second year. All Amy Trask is telling me right there is I don't like Brock Purdy because he doesn't have the arm strength of the quarterbacks, the other 7 quarterbacks. Yep. That's all she's saying right there. Or the size. The size. That's all she's saying. All I want being, if I was running a Fortune 500 company, looks can be everything. I mean, running a Fortune 500, be it whatever. Mm-hmm. Looks aren't everything. I don't want something that's functional, that understands how this and that works. It's fine that Brock Purdy is not what she's claiming Josh Allen to be or Patrick Mahomes. That's cool.
Even Jordan Love.
That I kind of find that disrespectful, and that's not no knock on Jordan Love because, like I said, people had Jordan Love in the trash not too long ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of weird that she said that. That she already put Jordan Love over Brock when Brock been doing longer.
What's wrong with being good and mixing that to great and winning? Yeah, he's a pretty damn good quarterback on a great team. Mm-hmm. Ain't that what you want? You know what I'm saying? Why should it matter? That equation should equal to winning and success. That's all that matters. Because if that's the case, why did Josh Allen doesn't have a Super Bowl? And I can talk, and the other quarterbacks too. Why Lamar Jackson don't have a Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. One person can't win it all. You can be phenomenal as this one person and not have this, and you're not gonna win. Show me one person in the NFL that they just had the strong arm everything to win a Super Bowl. Show me that one person. You gotta have stuff, man.
Yeah. Gotta have weapons. The only reason I give Brock crap is because I just need to see it like a continuation.
Yeah.
Like that's the same thing I always had with Jordan Love. Like I need to see continuation. Like I give quarterbacks crap all the time. It just like I just think he's surrounded with great players, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just think that he get a lot of praise when I feel like it's more of a team. Then I know quarterback get all the praise. I understand it, but I feel like that a lot of guys get overlooked. Like Brandon Ayuk having a phenomenal year, and he don't get enough praise.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he gets praise, but everybody can't do what he's doing. That is unfair to Brock Purdy to sit up here and say, well, such can do that. Now Garoppolo was drafted second round, third round. Okay, Brock Purdy was the last pick in the draft. So why does it look better with Brock Purdy than when they had Jimmy Garoppolo or when they drafted Trey Lance? That's the best man for the job. It doesn't matter if he was the last pick in the draft. We got to stop doing that because, like I said, Tom Brady was picked in the sixth. Some of your greatest players in the NFL were drafted in the late round.
Right.
Can we agree to that?
Mm-hmm.
First rounders don't make the league up. Third round and on are the best players in the league. Look it up.
Yeah. Right now, I can't believe she put Baker. She even claimed Baker is a great quarterback. Yeah. Well, you want to see the list right here? You seen it. You probably seen this. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me say that. Okay. If Brock Purdy was with the coach that's at USC now, if he was in Oklahoma with that kind of talent, Brock Purdy could have been number one pick too.
Oh, you talking about Riley?
Yeah, Riley.
Riley.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley. If you put Brock Purdy in Oklahoma, right, with all that talent, you don't think he go top 2, top 3 rounds?
Yeah, he'd been like Jalen.
You get what I'm saying? So, and that's why I say people like Dak Prescott, 4th round, but look where he went to school at, and look what he did for Mississippi State. I put Brock Purdy in that same category because he was at Iowa State. You don't hear shit from Iowa State. You ain't never heard Iowa State.
They produce good tight ends.
But for the 3-4 years Brock Purdy was starting there and was there, Iowa State was ranked. They ain't never been ranked until he was there. I just feel like stuff like that just stands out to me because it shows you they had to start from nothing and build their way up and actually play the game and do well to have success against bigger teams. You have to value stuff like that. Like I was telling you about Anthony Edwards when he was at Georgia. You know, that team was terrible, but Anthony Edwards stood out. He stood out because he was so talented.
If you got heart, sometimes your heart can make up for the measurables for sure. We saw that with Drew. With his height, and he had heart. He wanted to continue to grow and learn. But I think the only reason why she's saying this, because I'm about to read the list. Jared Goff, 2016 first round pick. Baker, 2018 first round pick. Number 1. Jared Goff and Baker went number 1. Josh Allen, 2018 first round pick, went 7th. Lamar Jackson, 2018 first round went 32nd. Patrick Mahomes, 2019 first round pick, went 10th. Jordan Love, 2020 first round pick, went 26th. CJ Stroud, 2023 first round pick, went 2nd. Brock, 7th round pick, last. You already know. So I think that's why she's saying that. She just basing it off. That's why she said 8. What's why she said 7 great quarterbacks in 1? I think she's basing off that stat. They all those guys went first. All those guys went first, and Brock went last. That's the only. Yeah, that is lazy. That's kind of the way I'm putting Baker over Brock.
Put that list together 12, 15 years ago. Drew Brees drafted in the 3rd round. Tom Brady in the 6th round.
7.
I'm just saying. So we gonna rank them like that because of the rounds they were drafted, or what the hell they doing now?
I think that's why cause there's no way she think Baker is a great quarterback. He's good.
He's
but
good,
he's not great.
but
He's not great.
Right.
So yeah, I wish RC. I really want to hear RC take. I'm just saying the video.
He gonna act the fool over there.
He will flip this. You already know. Y'all can fans the rest.
Even you don't agree with it, and you get.
I don't because she said 7 great
Purdy
quarterbacks. Yeah, I don't agree because she said 7 great. Like Brock is better than Baker, and I'll say him and Jordan Love are. I'll still take Brock over Jordan Love because, like I said, Brock has done it longer. You know, he been more consistent. You know, Love
Jordan
just came
Love's been
on.
in that system for 3. People tend to forget that Jordan Love's been there for 3 years. He ain't no rookie. He ain't no
rookie. And you know the other guys are just vets, and then you have your anomaly and CJ Stroud. So
exactly.
So I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. Executives, man. I feel like we should apply for a corporate job in the NFL. They need some different eyes or something. I don't know. That's why she probably executive with the Raiders.
And you know what? You're right about that. That's why. Look at the Raiders. They ain't doing shit.
Not at all.
And I ain't trying to make this no woman or man thing or nothing. You know how people are.
Right. No, it's just bad eyes. Just bad eyes.
You know, because okay, what if Mahomes like RC say all the time? What if Mahomes don't have Andy Reid? We're probably not getting this Mahomes that we're seeing.
He probably Brett Favre, to be honest, but not like on Brett Favre level. But you know what I'm saying? He'll be like Josh Allen, have some interceptions, some bad interceptions. Like, oh, you got arm talent, you need to scale it back, play within yourself. He had a gunslinger mentality. That's why Sean Payton won them, because he saw that he can throw the ball around the field, and that can be a curse and a blessing.
It takes people like Sean Payton and Andy Reid though to let Patrick Mahomes shine.
Right. Play within himself. They know how to do that for sure. So the 49ers, they, like I said, they're -10 favorite. Who do you have in this game?
San Francisco. Honestly, being what I probably do with this game, because I'm kind of scared to play the line on this one because it can either be it can be back and forth. Green Bay's not gonna make enough stops, and San Francisco might cover. If it's me betting, I'm knocking this line down to a touchdown. So I would take San Francisco's -7, 6.5. I'm willing to eat some on that. I'm willing to go -200 on that in a parlay. But I definitely do think we can go over on the points this week. I think it's like at 50.5. I knocked that down to like 48, 47.5 just to knock some of it off. But definitely the 49ers this week, man. Like they've been on a vengeance tour since last year, losing the NFC Championship. Nothing against Green Bay. They can keep. I will say this: I give you keys to Green Bay, possibly winning this game, but definitely staying in it. You want Jordan Love to be able to attack San Francisco secondary. If their front seven can't get to Jordan Love, the game will be competitive. Like I said, I do worry about Green Bay's defense. They was on the field a lot last week. I think over 80 plays, and Dak shredded them up. And you're talking about a more talented San Francisco team that's rested. So, like I said, San Francisco probably ends up covering that -10, but I would be more comfortable bumping it down some. But I do think they're going to go over on the points, but most definitely taking San Francisco this week.
I'm right there with you. I'll be shocked if Green Bay beat 49ers. Like, more shocked than what happened to the Cowboys, because, like I said, Green Bay, they made a push at the end of the season. They came on. Jordan Love, he became a different person because, he played against my Saints, and he looked terrible when he was playing against us. And now he's playing against a great defense in the 49ers. And imagine, and I feel like the 49 defense is better than our Saints defense. So I can't imagine if they especially get pressure on them, what it's going to look like. And can Dobbs won't be that wide open. No,
no, that's not gonna be running wide open.
it's not gonna be
That's
busted
one
plays. It's
yeah,
not gonna be busted
last week
plays.
Dan Quinn he got manhandled and
He
out
did.
coached because there were too many people running wide open. This is not gonna happen this week with San Francisco.
He gonna have to
Dobbs
make
is
some
not gonna
tight
be in the
throws.
middle open, or Musgrave's not gonna be on a leak out on the going up the sideline wide open off play action.
Right.
Aaron Jones has been great on the ground for the last month. He's been getting 100 a game last 4 or 5 games. That probably stops this week. Now, if they can run the ball and open up that play, like I said, that's just what it comes down to. If they can keep Jordan Love clean, which Green Bay has a pretty good offensive line, but I just don't think San Francisco's come this far, man, to realize it's all in front of them right now, to just let them come in and do it and slip like Dallas. Just Green Bay is gonna be in for one.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like you mentioned, play action, run Aaron Jones as much as possible. Try to wear down that front so they gotta rotate guys in and out. And I'll say speed up the tempo song. Don't let them guys get set. Make changes. Keep the tempo up. To wear down that defense, because they are susceptible sometimes. Especially if you spreading the ball around. But for the 49ers, you already know what the game plan is. McCaffrey, like RC say, Shanahan better not get away from running the football. Cause Green Bay can't create pressure. So 49ers, they just stick to their guns and run the ball and run through McCaffrey.
And historically,
Green Bay,
San Francisco has been winning that game against Green Bay for the last 10 years historically. So it's kind of naive to go against them now.
Tell me about it. All right. The Lions. This is Sunday's game. Lions are a 6-point favorite against the Buccaneers. All right. Baker.
Trap game. This is a trap game.
I can't look. I still can't believe the Buccaneers beat the Eagles. Like the Saints blew out the Bucs.
Why are you?
We watched them. So I think Buccaneers fools gold here. They got good defense, but got good defense, but it's not great. They make these these boys like all stars, even though they got good linebacker core and good, front, but these boys can be bad.
I heard a stat earlier. Listen to Mad Dog Sports Radio earlier. Since week 14, the Bucs have given up 15 points a game. Keep that in mind.
I gotta look at that schedule.
They're giving up. They just held Philly to 9. Gotta give them credit.
Man, Philly, they went down real fast.
They're a shell of themselves. They're lost.
So
in the space continuum somewhere that we can't admit to that.
I don't see Tampa Bay stopping Lions run game. Villa, he's on sometimes, but it's not like he's not like an old Dominican Sue, like the young Dominican Sue for the Lions. He's not like.
But yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. But the thing is, that's not the thing that's going to turn the game. Now, I think that Tampa Bay defensively can be stout enough to be able to go back and forth with this offensive line. And if they definitely can keep that running game in check and allow the scheme up the blitz plays that he loves to call. If they can scheme up some blitzes and get to Jared Goff, because that's his weakness right there. If you get in his face, he might throw it the other way. But let's be honest here. We know Tampa Bay can't run the ball, but that's where the Lions' strength is in stopping the run. Todd Bowles and them need to do what they did last week. Just come out first set, throw the ball short. I know they played earlier this year, and they were saying and showing some stuff that Baker missed on some stuff. I think they had 2 or 3 80-yard touchdowns, in the game prior to them playing this year.
Oh yeah,
Baker just missed. So that they've seen it. So this is what I'm telling you. Todd Bowles has seen this offense. He'll have something for it that's a little more healthier on the defensive end. And look, they're Baker and them playing with confidence, and the Lions are too. And I'm gonna pick the Lions this week. But man, this is a trap game, Ben. Play the points this week. Bump it up to 8. Bump it up to 8.5. Because I just think Baker and them gonna come in to play, man, and the Lions secondary is terrible.
Godwin, it is. Well, they got CJ Gardner back, so he can create a couple of turns. He's seen Baker before.
They got a guy, but they got a youngster over there. They're gonna take advantage of it. I feel like the Rams.
Who's the opposite of Cam Sutton? Who's the opposite of Cam Sutton?
Cam Sutton's not good, bro.
He's all right.
And for what I've seen. But what I'm saying, but you're dealing with Mike Evans, Godwin. They got a speedster that basically throw it to now. Yeah, so it's there. I see this being back and forth and being closer than that 6.5. But definitely, I would bump Tampa Bay up to 8.5, possibly 9. Like I said, I'll play that minus 170, minus 180, put it on parlay. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'm gonna go with the Lions. But be aware.
Yeah, because Jared Goff is the only thing that can screw this up. Really, don't put everything on Jared Goff. You know he had a great game last week. Everybody cheering his name, singing songs about him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Don't ride Jared Goff. Ride the running game. You need to get Jahmyr Gibbs in space. Like I'm still waiting for y'all to utilize him in space.
Throwing the ball.
Right. He only averaged like 3 catches a game.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
That's weird to me. That's weird.
This is the time. This is the time when you go all out.
Yeah. Put out all the tricks in the bag. You know, it is leave nothing, no stone unturned. Bring it all out and show them.
One more thing. We do have to remember, Ben, a lot of these Buccaneers, they've been to the Super Bowl. They've been this route. They know how to win.
Dwight.
Ty Bowles know how to win. We cannot forget that.
That's true. That's true. It's gonna be, man. It's gonna be a tough one. Like I said, we want to see Lions take this. They deserve it. They deserve it. I mean, they haven't won a Super Bowl in franchise history, so I feel the pain, Lions fan. Flowers were with me when I won my first Super Bowl. I cried. So I only can imagine. I know how y'all Lions fans are feeling. I hope y'all.
He's the only person I told congratulations. The rest of it was y'all.
God, he knew what I've been through all them seasons. All right, the Bills and the Chiefs, man. 2.5. The Bills are a 2.5 point favorite. I think I have a stat, or thought I had something for the Bills and Chiefs game. Oh, here it is. Patrick Mahomes will play his first road playoff game of his career this
I've been
week.
waiting on this.
Flowers, you think it matters?
Hell yeah, it matters. I've been for the past 3 years, I've been waiting on this. I want to see Mahomes on the road in a hostile environment where Arrowhead can't back him up. I want to see him do it on the road. And this is the perfect time, with the talent that he has. But, I ain't trying to knock Mahomes, but let's see how great he is going into this environment against a team that has been fighting for their lives for the past 2 months. Right. I'm picking Buffalo this week. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just think Josh Allen is going to outduel Patrick Mahomes. I just don't think Patrick Mahomes got enough offensively to go, up to Western New York and beat the Bills. I just don't think it's going to happen. Now, it could. Don't get me wrong.
It could.
But I just think it's Josh Allen's time right now. Just from everything that's just going on with the Bills, how they turned everything around. And they beat Kansas City earlier. So there's nothing about Kansas City that scares Buffalo. Trust me. They owe them this. They own this, 13 seconds, 2 years prior.
And guess what? No Tyreek Hill.
No Tyreek Hill the same.
That was the thorn in the Buffalo Bills side. So them boys are salivating at the mouth. They said, "Oh, this is payback. This is payback for all the turmoil y'all put us through. All the heartaches." And the only thing I need to say, to the Bills is Josh Allen.
Yep.
Play within yourself. Don't try to do too much. This is not the time and place to try to put the team on your back. Trust your teammates. Trust Stephon Diggs. He's with you. He's rocking with you. Trust James Cook.
He's ready. He's ready.
Ready. That Diggs is like ready to explode.
Yeah,
you know. Ready. Like I said, I like what he's been doing. He's been keeping his mouth shut. He's been a great teammate. Like he's been cheering other guys on.
He said as long as they winning, he got no problem.
Right, yeah, and he's been doing a great job showing leadership on the sideline. So, and this is time and now for Diggs to have that explosive game, especially against Snead. You know, Snead. I think that's a great matchup, him and Snead. But I feel like Diggs can get he gonna get the best. He's good off the line. That's what Diggs do is beat up pressure. Is beat the run bump and
Kincaid and the other tight end, Knox.
Love Knox, man.
Shakur, you know, he's making plays. I want to throw this in. I want to throw this wrench in here. I think there's a chance that Buffalo blows Kansas City ass out.
Man, payback.
I really do. I really think there's a chance that Buffalo blow their ass out.
Because let's be honest, like at the end of the season, Chiefs was staggering to the finish line. So you trying to tell me they have regained themselves? Against Miami. Miami didn't even want to be there.
Nah, they won't be there.
That wasn't a real test. And even then, the Chiefs didn't look good. They just didn't. I mean, if it wasn't for Rice big catches, they didn't look good.
That's all they had. Rice had a nice game. Pacheco's gonna, look good on the
grind it out.
You cannot trust Travis Kelce. You cannot trust Travis
Taylor Swift, man. That Taylor Swift curse. You know, we talk about Kardashian curse. Well, that's a Taylor Swift curse. Cause that man, he forgot how to play football. He dropping every pass. He looking at Patrick Mahomes. He like, man, my bad, bro. And Patrick Mahomes like, let's get together.
And to this day, on record, this is Patrick. And this would be the year I picked Patrick Mahomes in fantasy. This is his worst year statistically in his career.
He let you down in the playoffs,
big time. The whole damn season. No, not just the playoffs. The whole damn season.
Yeah, right on. Cause he easily give you 40 plus in fantasy this year, man. I think at one point you had him bench. You were playing another guy in some games. I've got the quarterback you had on your roster, but it was some
I
games
had golf for a little bit.
Yeah, I got golf from you. I bet you like that.
I mean, but you know what? I had picked up Justin Fields and Joe Flacco. I just didn't play them, and they were hot.
Yeah, cause you didn't know. You just didn't know which was gonna show up, especially with Fields and stuff. We're gonna get into some sports news and stuff, but man, I'm ready. I'm so hyped, man. I'm ordering pizzas, some wings for these playoff games. Just sit back and relax. Man, I wish y'all guys was just closer. Cause I'll tell my wife this. I said, man, I wish everybody was just closer, man. We just hang out, watch some football all weekend.
Maybe we need to get together or something for the Super Bowl or something. Maybe we need to talk.
Right. Get Gatwood, get T Wright. Tell them early to come on down. Shoot, Dustin, he's in town around you. So man, y'all can link up and we can meet up anywhere. I'm down.
Man, we can have a conversation.
We need to have this conversation about it. We ain't took a group picture yet. We need to go and get that in. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive into the sport news real quick. All right, let's go with this. Mike Vrabel is meeting with the Chargers, and he meeting with the Falcons and Seahawks. Of those three teams, which fit you think will work for him?
Honestly, he could do either. I'm quite sure RC wouldn't want to see Mike Vrabel in Seattle.
Yeah, I think Seattle, that defense, they have pieces. Man, he can flip that thing around. They can come formidable.
Just overall, Mike Vrabel is a great coach. I mean, I've seen him, for the past few years, just his enthusiasm, the toughness he'll put on a team. And then if you just look at Seattle, they have a lot of pieces now. But I mean, the Chargers, you got to think about it. The Chargers too. Like he'd be a great coach for the Chargers.
He can flip that defense around.
he would flip that whole team around.
Think about it, that defense have a lot of Pro Bowlers to be
Khalil
bad.
Mack had like 16, 17 sacks this past year.
And Joey Bosa can't stay on the field.
Can't stay healthy. Yeah.
Do you think that's why? Do you think he should just be put in rotation instead of or limit his snap count?
Make too much money.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to, I mean, they probably could be a little wiser. Let him be more of a second and third down kind of a player, instead of being out there all 3 downs. Maybe turn him in more to a rush in instead of. I think they still stand him up too. So I, probably need to put his hand in the dirt a little more, let him come off the edge.
It's that dude is stay hurt, man. All right, Bill O'Brien is being hired by Ohio State as their new offensive coordinator. How does this man keep getting jobs?
I mean, well, he's had success in college, of course. He was coordinator.
Well, he was with Bama. Bama wasn't that great. 2 years ago, wasn't it? He was with Bama.
Yeah, when they had Mac Jones.
Yeah, that wasn't just stellar.
That was straight. I mean, that was pretty good. I mean, they had a good balance. But I guess Ohio State wants Ohio State wants a more pro look from Bill O'Brien. I mean, I'm not a Bill O'Brien guy.
Man, I don't get gat with a picture of Bill O'Brien. I don't say it to him one day. I'll just say it to him. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll just say from Bill O'Brien. Like, who sent me this?
From Bill.
Man. Yes. Antonio Pierce got hired by the Raiders. Right move?
I think so. Because they fell into a trap when they didn't hire Rich Bisaccia. How do you pronounce his name? I think that I feel like they should have hired Rich when they were rolling there. And deja vu does come around. Same thing with Antonio Pierce. They've been successful. They won games. They were competitive, and the players are fond of them. Because look, if they don't hire him, you got Max Crosby saying he was going to request a trade. This and that. Out. So that they were kind of put into a corner to hire him. But I think it's a good hire. AP fits the mold of the Raiders. He understands the organization and what the Raiders are about. And like I said, look, I look for people to be competitive, and they were competitive with Antonio Pierce. So, congratulations to him. Hopefully, they can continue to build up and be competitive. Because look, if the Chargers don't hire somebody pretty damn good, that division is going to be up for grabs. Especially if Kansas City can't figure out what they're doing outside for Patrick Mahomes.
Right on. You feel like Aiden O'Donnell? They should ride with him, or
I don't think that O'Donnell looked bad. Like, and you know me, I'm one of the people that I say you have to give people some time because everybody just doesn't pop off the screen as quick as the kind of world we live in today. Everything is so rushed. You want shit now. Everybody wants things now. They don't believe in time and development. O'Donnell did not look bad at all. I mean, he played us. He looked pretty good. So just give the kid a chance to grow. Go into the off season with him. Grow the program. Continue to draft. It's gonna pop eventually. But just when you have to continue to reset things, and like when they brought Garoppolo in, what was the purpose?
That was dumb.
What was the purpose? Like I said, you seen what the O'Donnell kid had. You seen it in preseason,
right?
You seen it in preseason. So ride it out. And AP was successful with him. So I think it was 4-3, 5, something like that. 4-3, 5-3. I think AP went 4 something like that. But still, the stock is up with the Raiders, in my opinion.
Yeah, and everybody believe in the coach, and that's what you want.
He moved some people around. People became more effective. He benched people that weren't producing and played people that, wanted to play and produce, and it worked. Can't go wrong with it.
Can't go wrong with that. I mean, like I said, they trending up right now, and players are happy to be a Raider. You couldn't say that a couple years ago.
And that's a key. That is key. People want to be there.
You want to be there. All right, so the Browns, Steelers, Bears, Saints, and Raiders all have offensive coordinator openings. Which one would you take?
Browns, Bears, Saints,
Steelers, Raiders.
Steelers, Raiders. If I am up and coming, I'll probably take the Bears job, I would think. I think they interviewed Kingsbury, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, because they got the number one.
I thought he went to college. Oh no, he took a year off, didn't he?
I think he was at I think he might have went back. I think he might have been at USC with Lincoln O'Reilly or something like that. I say Chicago because of the situation they might get, getting a different quarterback, or even if they keep Justin Fields. I mean, them building something upward is there. Gexy didn't get it done.
Randy's in New York. Okay, Randy. Raptors in this game. All right, man. Take some pictures, man. Post them, man.
Go touch Chris Rock on the back of the head. Look, the players be dogging Madison Square Garden. They say it's a dump.
Really?
Randy. Look,
Randy, let us know how Madison Square Garden look.
Yeah, let us know how Madison Square Garden is. The players don't like it, but that's something that's been around for a long time. They renovated it, this and that. But yeah, Randy, let us know how Madison Square Garden is.
Is it a dump? Is it look nice? Or got a lot of people saying the Superdome was a dump, but they did renovations last year or 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I will Will Smith Chris." He said, "I will Will Smith Chris Rock for you, Flowers." Keep my name out. Keep the Raptors' name out your mouth. Oh man. So,
but you know what?
Yeah.
Back to the question though, real fast.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a young up and coming guy and wanted to show that I can develop somebody in Chicago, if I wanted to go into a situation to where I thought that I could win and win playoff games,
Cleveland, yeah, we were high on them. It's just Watson. It seemed like these teams, the Bears and the Browns, I feel like they're around the cusp. It just need the Fields just need a coach to believe in them, because now they're talking about trading them. Like whoever Fields land, should they get Caleb Williams? I'm like, man, just rock what you have. It's not bad.
I'm willing to bet you that they trade Justin Fields.
Ooh, where do you think he'll land? I thought teams like Falcons, they need a quarterback.
Perfect fit right there.
Falcons and depending on the coach, right? Depending on the coach.
Depending on the coach.
Depending on the coach.
I'm trying to think of the possibility of somebody else.
Well, how long Geno gonna be there?
I was just about to say the Seahawks.
Because Geno, man, he digressed. Like he went back to just Geno. I don't think he's able to get them over the hump. So they need a fresh or younger guy. And that's why I say the Seahawks, because they need somebody younger. Geno, how old Geno? Like 30?
33, 34, yeah. He's up there.
So it's time to get them a young guy. All right. That's about it, Flowers. Anything else you want to bring up?
No, I'm curious to see what goes on this weekend. I think, you know what? I think the Tampa Bay and the Lions game might be a little better than we think it might be.
I think
watching.
Yeah, the games I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to all of them, to be honest. But the one I really want to see is the Ravens and Texans.
Yes.
Bills and
Most
Chiefs.
Definitely. Most
Bills
definitely.
and Chiefs. All right. We are brought to you by Bet Us. We got your game, NFL playoffs going on right now. We have college basketball. We have NBA. So place your bets through Bet Us. Win big. Win some extra cash. Valentine's Day coming up, fellas. You know what that means.
Something for the ladies.
You gotta get something for the ladies. Not really a day for us guys, you know what I'm saying? So y'all get y'all lace on special and win some money through bet us. Hold on, Randy Swift is going for Tampa. He's jumping from the Saints to Tampa. Yeah, right, Randy. That never happened. If Swift ever go for Tampa in the playoffs, he must be a clone. That's not the real one. Just letting y'all know.
I agree.
And we are affiliated with Laptop. Use code VOL. It's a sports bettors community. They talk about betting and other games, sports. So use this app to help you win money too. You know,
they active on that too.
All about money on the show. We got all the sponsors, the bettors, and the sports communities. We all about the moolah. Randy said, "I send you one of my Tampa Bay jerseys wear during the Super Bowl." All right, Randy, if you send me a Tampa Bay jersey, I might keep it because of you, Randy. I'm doing a solid for you. I'm like, okay, Randy, my boy sent me this, so I keep it. And if y'all knew this,
Randy.
I forgot Randy's a Buccaneers fan. Randy, I'm gonna grill you when you come on the show Tuesday, because I need to hear the story again about why you like Tampa. Because it's not adding like you live in Canada, like you just like Florida.
How did you go from all the way up to Canada all the way down Tampa?
He must be in the Tampa. He must see no Florida chilies or
Randy
something.
from Toronto, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Randy, right? If you from Toronto, I'm surprised you're not a Jets or Bills fan.
Bills, right. You know they right up the top.
Not too far. You know,
oh
Bills
yeah,
play games in Toronto.
That's what it was. Yeah, I remember now. He says the retro logo.
Oh, the orange one.
Yeah, the orange one.
Oh,
Randy, the retro logo like the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers like his guy eye poked out. Why you want to root for a logo like that?
Gotcha.
He said Bills up for too long. Yeah, they did. They won four. They lost fourth straight. Was it fourth straight Super Bowl they lost? Or was it three?
Those four.
That's tough. That's tough.
Mm.
So, guys, Randy's gonna be on the show next Tuesday, man. Y'all do not want to miss it. We're gonna have a good time.
We're gonna have a great time.
And we're gonna talk about Canadian sports. And like I said, we're just gonna have a good time. The creamsicle logo was legit.
Randy, I gotta tell you about my Canadian experience when I was younger. When I went to Montreal.
Dang, you went to Canada?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. International. Mr. International.
Yeah, I was on the truck, but yeah, I mean, I've been.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Yes, Randy, we can't wait either. Oh, yeah, one last thing, guys. If y'all new to the show, do something for me. Like and subscribe if y'all new to the show. Share with family and friends. And you say Flowers hit the 1,000 script joints.
I was a baby.
He said Flowers hit the 1,000 script joints.
When you come on the show Tuesday, you gonna get a kick out of it when I tell you what happened to us when we went to Montreal.
Man, that's funny. That's how Randy. That sound more like T. Wright or Gatwood. He said, "Oh, you were a child, my bad." All right, guys, we'll be back next week, man. Y'all enjoy these games this weekend. We are out of here.
Stay safe and blessings.
Yes, sir.